Hey guys, welcome to the intermediate class, and today we're gonna go through some cool stuff from the X-Guard. It's called the Matrix, and I learned it directly from Tommy and Espen because they live in Norway, close to where I live. So I traveled down there and trained with the guys there. So of course, if you're looking for the real knowledge from the source, go and check out their webpage, wolfinghouse.com. Awesome stuff there, and you'll definitely be a little bit smarter once you've seen that. So here from the X-Guard, and there's a couple of principles that I'm looking for straight away once we're here, right? So what I'm looking to do is to hook the back of his knee on this side here, okay? So it's important that I'm timing where I'm stretching Christian out here and he's giving me this angle, right? At no point when he's turning in towards me, there's no good idea here to go for the matrix, okay? So this is a bad timing. This is a good timing, okay? So once we have established that's when I can start looking for the situation, okay? So I'm gonna stretch him out a little bit and I'm gonna throw this leg here on the back of his knee, okay? So what I want to cave his knee in, okay? So sometimes you gotta be a little bit powerful with this leg here. Let's go turn a little bit around. So here, I stretch him, way, go back. Oops. So here, I stretch him out, and I'm looking to turn his knee, okay? So here, I'm gonna throw my leg over, I wanna push it in, like this. So what I'm gonna do here with this arm is I'm gonna grab the top of his pants here, so go a little bit back. So I'm gonna grab here, and this is gonna give me some control throughout the technique, right? So watch how my arm is going under his leg and then grabbing the pants on the top, right? So at no point does he have any contact to the floor with this leg here, right? So if he tries to put his foot down, I'm holding it up here, okay? So this other hand now can go for the pants, okay? Now, a little detail here on the front side. Watch how my foot is still acting like an X-Guard hook here on the other side, right? If I don't do this, it's super easy for Christian to come around to this side, okay? There's nothing preventing him from spinning in towards me. Whereas when I have this foot here and he tries to spin, I'm gonna come with him, okay? So having this leg in the front here is super crucial to keep your angle on Christian, right? So I'm here, I threw the leg in, and I'm blocking in the front of his hips to prevent him from spinning in, okay? Now, there comes a little moment where I have to put my foot to the floor here and hip escape out to the side, right? So what I wanna do is I wanna move this leg that's in the middle out and around, okay? So I'm gonna go here and around. Boom, there. Stretch him out, and here we are. Okay, let's move it to this side. So, watch how I'm pretty much right underneath him right now, okay? So I want to put my foot to the floor so I can push him a little bit out to this side and move myself under him, okay? So I'm going to push here, and here we are in for the back take, okay? Straight away, I'm going to stretch him out, get tight, go for the seat belt, and secure the hooks, right? There's some momentum to this technique. It's not a super slow-mo way to do it. So we're here, grab it, and here we are, okay? So I'm gonna put my foot to the floor and get both of the crab hooks here, right? From here, I'm just looking for a higher grip to get tighter to his back, whether it's the belt or let's say he was a little bit shorter, I would reach for the back of his neck, right? But here, I'm gonna punch his hips down and stretch my legs. So now, I get the seat belt and secure the hooks, right? Boom. Couple of times. This angle. So there's always going to be a couple of variables depending on how Christian reacts as we go. He might try to roll, he might try to sit down, we might end up in a 50-50 battle. But the important part is I'm initiating, and usually he will give me something else as we go, right? So thank you guys. Hey guys, welcome to the intermediate class, and today we're gonna do some really fancy stuff from X-Guard. It's called the Matrix, and I learned it directly from Tommy and Espen. They live in Haugesund, which is not far from where I live, and so I traveled there a couple of times to train with them and learn a lot of stuff. So if you want to check out the real deal from the source, go ahead and check out their webpage, wolfinghouse.com. They have a lot of good content, and they have definitely covered this subject for sure. So here, starting from the X-Guard, and we just have to look at some of the things that are important to see when to use the technique, right? And so it's important to see how his knee here, close to my head, is turning either away from me or towards me, right? And so what happens is I'm trying to look for a situation where I'm stretching him out and he's turning his knee away from me, right? That's the moment where I can start throwing this leg over and chopping the back of his knee here, okay? So it's important that I'm timing it in that moment where his weight is on that leg and I'm free to chop this leg over, okay? Now, another thing here, watch how as we go, I'm gonna be hooking under his leg here, okay? I just like to grab on the top of his shin, and watch also the other leg, how I'm hooking in the front of his hip here, okay? Reason being, if I let go of this, he can turn in towards me and he can come close again, right? Whereas as soon as I keep this hook in front of his hips here and he starts turning, I'm following him, right? And this enables me to set up actually the same technique, but also to spin and go further, right? So it's important that I block his hips on the other side with this leg here on there, here, right? So now, going for a little bit of a no-gi version, right? You have the calf slicer here, which is pretty powerful. Sometimes I like to even come on top and sprawl on top of the guy. I can show for once here. This one is crucial, like terrible, mean. You're not gonna have a lot of training partners if you do that a lot. But what I'm looking to do here is to hook his hip here, right? So I wanna bring his hip to me. So we're gonna start over again. Wow. Oh, there we go. So I'm stretching him out, I'm hooking the back, and here we go, I'm gonna hook the hips here, okay? So now, I'm gonna move this leg on the bottom out and come here, okay? Straight away, I'm looking for the body lock. Stretch out, seatbelt, and then secure the hooks, okay? The reason I like to go for the body lock is because it enables me to come up and follow up if the guy goes away, right? Especially no-gi, you don't have the grips to keep him down as much, and so you have to be able to come up and follow him either for a takedown or just taking the back from a kind of standing situation, right? So you're stretching out, throwing the leg, and you can hook the hip, okay? So, a little bit on top of me. There. So here, I want to move this leg here under, and I want to move it around. So if I'm going for the calf slicer, I'm just going to push his knee to the floor, right? But this time I'm moving my leg around the knee, so I want to go out and around, okay? So here, and coming here, right? So from this position, I'm just trying to get close here. And so sometimes I might be able to pull him down, sometimes he's going to be pulling me up, right? This is fine too. A lot of cool things you can do from here, but again, the real matrix is stretching him out, getting that seatbelt, and then securing the hooks, right? So, boom, different angle, stretch out, hook, here. Whoa. One more time. Just for fun. Yeah. Nice. Boom. boss. Thank you guys.